He was not all surprised by your birth. In fact, he expected it. Long before you were conceived by your parents, you were conceived in the mind of God. He thought of you first. It is not fate, no change, no luck, no coincidence that you are breathing at this very moment. It's planned. And you are not an accident. You are alive because God wanted to create you. The Bible says in Psalms 138 verse 8, in the NIV translation, the Lord will fulfill His purpose for you. God prescribed every single detail of your body. The color of your skin is not an accident. Your hair and every other feature that you have is not an accident. Make peace with it. Make peace with it. Make peace with it. He custom-made you. He custom-made your body just the way He wanted it. He also determined the natural talents that you will need. He also infuses in your body the uniqueness of your personality. Can you imagine if all of us would have had the same personality? Oh, how boring. You find one person, when they walk into the room, really, the place just lit up, bubbling and full of joy and full of excitement. And truly, there's a lot of us that needs people like that in our lives. Because otherwise, all of us would have just been serious. I think there are more serious people around than ever before. Because people are more depressed than ever before. The Bible says in Psalms 139 verse 15 in the MSG, the New Message, you know me inside and out. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit. How I was sculpted from nothing into something. I am not an accident. I am not an accident. I'm delivering a sermon here because the devil have a way of letting you feel inferior. The devil have a way, and sometimes the devil use your spouse, and sometimes a close friend, and sometimes a family member to let you feel less. There are times that people will go out of their way to belittle you. And sometimes you buy into it. Sometimes very innocently at school, when you play around on a school premises, there's always somebody in class that's up to something. And they might just pass you, and the one person will say to you, oh, look at your big nose. And then when they're upset, I don't know about you, but when you're a little boy or a little girl, and your brother, your sister upsets you, they always look for something like your fat cake nose. And then they go, well, tuk neus, fat cook neus. Is there any agreement here? They look for something. It's actually to belittle you, but when you buy into it, you actually get very upset about that. And now you're big. And now there's no little brother or no little sister around you, and you looking into the mirror, and guess what? Somebody is telling you, and then some of you go in the mirror. Am I close? Am I close? Somebody goes. Come now, there's some real people here. There's almost a flaw in everyone. But hey, I've got news for you. You know, I don't know who's doing this song, I love you just the way you are. Who's that? Is it Barry White? Hey, baby. I love you just the way you are. Can you see Jesus looking down? And he said to you, I summons you. You are mine. Vet koek neus en And when now we living in Africa, we have trademarks. We have national trademarks. We receive it from our ancestors. And we don't know the bloodline so clearly. Some ancestors are from the Xhosas, others from the Hottentots. I know you just like the Scottish ancestors, but there's real ancestors here because you see the trademarks. And you know what I'm talking about. You always need to go a size bigger down and a size smaller up. You know what I'm talking about. But you are not an accident. Can I get a witness here? I say there's somebody that loves you the way you are. I say somebody might say something about you. They might not love your hair. They might not like your skin color. They might not love your accent. They might like your body. They might not love your waistline. But I know somebody who loves you just the way you are. And I say here this morning that you are not an accident. You are not here by chance. I say God created you. I say God formed you. I said He summons you, and He said you mine. And I redeem you. Nothing in your life is random. It's all for a purpose. Most amazing, God decided how you will be born. Regardless of the circumstances of your birth or who your parents are, God had a plan in creating you.